Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tara Khan from Absolute Synergy, and I'm going to show you guys a simulated tower war that me and Train Me created. So I'm here at 11 o'clock. He's down there at 9 o'clock. I built my hall right there because it's the closest to the gold that I can get without building it one space to the left. If I build it one space to the left, that means I got to chop these trees right there to get to my gold. And that's not something I like doing, so I always make my hall right there against the trees as high up as I can. My first farm goes right here. The reason I put the farm there is because if I have a neighbor, and I do, but I'm acting like I don't, if I have a neighbor and he comes up here to 11 o'clock, he can't build a barracks right there. If he builds a barracks right there, my peons pop out up here, and they got to walk all the way around these trees to get out. So my farm's done, and I'm going to scout, and I just saw a white peon, so that means that 9 o'clock is hot. My first peon pops out. I leave that peon right there in between the trees in the hall. The reason I do that is so that that white peon cannot rax me. Now I build a rax in between his gold mine and his hall so that he can't get gold. And then I come up here and I rax myself so that this little white peon cannot rax me. Come down here, make a lumber mill, and I start repairing it. About to make some towers. I realize he's making a lumber mill right here, so I cancel my barracks thinking that he's just going to keep up with that lumber mill, but he cancels it and comes over and builds a barracks in my gold path. So now I have to chop these trees sooner or later. Send some peons down to 9 o'clock, and I put towers right here. The reason that I put them right there is because when the towers get done being completed, the peons will pop out underneath the towers, and they're protected, so I can repair these towers. But I fucked up in this war, and I let one of my towers die. This one right here, I let it die. He started attacking it, and I didn't even see him attacking it. I didn't even have a chance to repair it. But that's the idea behind it, so that if he starts attacking your towers, you can start repairing it. I put a tower up here so that when that barracks gets done, this tower kills this peon, and then if he puts out any grunts, it'll kill the grunts as well. Start repairing this tower that he's attacking, trying to keep it alive, and I upgrade this tower as well. The reason I upgraded that tower is just in case he decides to come up and start towering the outside of my base. I already have a tower right there ready to go. I chopped those trees and I started getting gold. I am very low on gold and resources, so I need gold. He won that tower war down there, and now both of his towers are going to start killing my barracks. Both of my towers are hitting his barracks, and we're pretty even right now. I spend a little bit more resources than him, which is going to hurt me in the game a little bit later, but I'm getting gold right now, and he's still trying to chop through the barracks to get his own gold, and I'll show you that in a second. See, he can't even get gold because my barracks is in his way, and that's the whole purpose of putting a barracks in between somebody's gold path, or farms, or mill, or whatever you want to put in there, just to stop them from getting gold. So I'm slacking off on my farms right now. I need to build a farm fast, and I'm going to take 3 peons and start repairing it. I can't wait for that farm to get done, so yeah, I'm going to take all 3 of those peons and start repairing that farm. I made a peon, and I'm about to make another farm. Now this peon right here building that farm, he's going to be popping out farms, probably one after the other, as much as he can afford it. Just pumping out peons trying to get gold. build a wall over here. And the reason that normally I would have one farm right there, one farm right here, and one wall right there. And when the hall is up against the trees like that, those buildings create a better gold flow. Gonna go pop out another farm. Starting to get some decent gold, so I come over here and build a barracks. After I build that barracks, there's my wood. My wood got really low, so I need to pull some peons off of gold, and I need to start chopping some trees. As soon as I get 250 trees chopped, next thing I'm going to build is a farm. Now this peon right here, building the barracks, he's going to pop out. And he's not going to be inside my base. So I need to find something useful for him to do. So what I'm going to have him do is build more farms and more barracks while he's out there. Because you never just want to make peons sit around and do nothing. If you're going to build farms, you might as well use that peon to do it. I built that farm right there in case he decided to come up and tower me. He can't tower me right here. So I built that farm one space under the barracks and one space to the right of the trees, so that he can't wall my grunts in, or he can't he can't come in there and tower me. At least not right there. Grunt pops out, so I'm starting to scout the area, make sure he's got no towers outside of me. Basically, right now, what I'm going for is my goal is to get as many grunts as possible, and then build a catapult so that I can at least protect myself, and if possible, come attack him, outrush him, and then use the catapult, to attack his towers and break into 9 o'clock, and then go after his peons. It just so happens he has the exact same idea as me, which is pretty common in a 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or even a 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock tower war. It normally turns into building barracks so that you start rushing, and then you start popping cats out to see if you guys can just kill each other with grunts and catapults. Built that wall right there to get the peons going again. Kind of close that hole up. Alright, I got enough resources for another barracks, so I'm going to pop another barracks. I got my smith up, trying to get level 2. And as soon as I get as soon as I feel safe with the amount of grunts I have, then I'm going to pop a catapult out. Always keeping track of my resources up here. I'm pretty high on wood right now, kind of low on gold. And he obviously has me outrushed, and his grunts are level 2. Mine are level 1. So that means that he got his smith before me, and he's probably already got 2 barracks already done. And he's probably working on a 3rd barracks right now. He's killing that farm. That's going to hurt me. Anytime you can take a free farm, he knows there's nothing I can do to defend it. So he's just going to town on that farm. And there goes my farm space. I am negative numbers. I got 28 units, and I can only support 25. Made another farm, repairing the hell out of it so that I can start building some more units. I send my grunts down there because I feel like a cat is coming any second, but I do not see the cat, so I just kill a peon. Anytime you can kill a peon, go for it. Start pumping out grunts, trying to upgrade as fast as possible, get level 2 and then level 3 weapons upgrades. And I'm building that third barracks right there. Pumping some more farms out, repairing them. I'm still using that peon that popped outside of 11. Right now he's building another farm. And I'm upgrading to level 4. Upgrading to stronghold. Probably what I should have done when I realized he was that far ahead of me, I probably should have built a barracks inside 11 o'clock instead of that third barracks outside 11 o'clock, and then started making catapults with the barracks inside. Because I'm making a catapult right now outside 11 o'clock, but see, he's got towers, he's got a catapult, he's got more grunts than me, he's definitely ahead of me, and I can't do anything to defend that catapult, really. I'm trying, but it's not going to work. He's got so many more grunts, he's got towers going up. This is not a good thing for me. And that is pretty much the game right there. I realize right now that I'm going to lose. So, it's a good game.